Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. I'm excited you're here. I've got some new things that most of them are going to be on sale. One of them I suspect is going to be on sale, but I don't know what kind of percent off we're going to be getting. But I've got some newness and I figured I would share it with everybody. We're all kind of getting into that holiday crazy time where we don't know what to do. Like, do we shop? Do we run around? Do we spend time with our family? It's who's making who crazy. You know, it's the whole thing. So I'm just going to do a quick face of makeup. I'm not going to go completely insane, although why not? I mean, who cares, right? I want to use some things that I haven't used for a while and some things that are brand new. I have the two new blushes from Phytosurgeons. I have the new deeper color amber highlighter cheek product from Victoria Beckham Beauty, along with the new eyeliner Cinnamon, which is like a fun brown, and actually I think it's going to go really well with this. And I pulled out one of my Ciroc glosses because they're having 30% off. Victoria Beckham was doing 20. I'm sure it'll be 20 again. If not, there's retailers that sell her that'll probably have 20 to 25 off. I have a Prada eyeshadow that I still haven't used, and I don't know if they're having a sale because they did not have a beauty department last holiday. So maybe, probably. I don't know if I can open this even. Oh, I forgot about the colors. So we've really got like a nice little palette here. I think it'll really go well with these blushes. And I bought this off the Clé de Peau website. It is the holiday from last year. It was 30% off. I think there's still some on there. But all the major retailers that are having like 15% off, you can get these. And I was always really scared to get these because of the sparkle, but you'll see it's actually quite beautiful. I'm going to do, I guess since we're doing Prada eyeshadow, we should probably just do Prada foundation and hope that it's going to go on sale. I am in the color, I should know this by now. I should have glasses. I should have a lot of things. Well, okay. I have no flipping idea. Let's see what it says here. Oh, I'm LC5. It's really interesting how they did this. So the outside of this is plastic, and this is, the refill will come, it's glass, so that's recyclable. And it slides into here for protection, and you've got the little lid. So that's pretty clever. I know that this foundation goes very far. I like a very light application. I am so not into like the full mask of makeup these days, and I'm gonna do my under eyes after I put this on so that I don't have like extra product. We'll see what it cancels out. I'm gonna try to do like a half a pump on here. It's just hard, but it really does spread. I like to use one of those like like a little cat paw brush with this kind of foundation because it's liquidy, if you can see it. It kind of runs. It's not, crazy, but a little of this goes a very long way. And I just want to start like kind of in this area. Just kind of covering up some of my redness and splotchiness. I haven't been sleeping well, and my whole clock is off. I don't know what is going on with me. I'm up like at the weirdest hours, and I'm getting up like late, and it's just not, it's not who I am. And I don't know, I'm struggling with that right now. But I'm very excited because my husband is on his way to the airport right now to pick up my son, who's going to be home this week from college. And we've got Thanksgiving with the family. It's usually my holiday. But this year we're going to be going over to my sister's house because I had foot surgery and I am still non-weight bearing on it. And I'm kind of going a little crazy because it's been a while. I see the doctor this week and I am praying that I can return the scooter, get rid of the shower chair, get rid of the walker, get rid of my handicap sign on my car. I haven't even gone anywhere. It's just too hard. Like when you have to use the walker was like awful. And it's hard to get in and out of the car because I drive a big SUV, and getting up into it has just been really difficult. And then thinking about getting anything out of it so I can get out, I just don't like, there's no way to get a scooter out to get out of the car so that I put the scooter away to get back into the car without walking. So it's been a little interesting. I've been here a lot. My husband actually has up a lot of slack, and I am going to be like owing him big time. I always forget to curl my lashes, and I've decided that I like curling them before I start because sometimes I want to give them like a little extra curl. I just kind of want to see the more opened eye when I'm doing my makeup. We know that just like, woo, immediately you get that opening. I've got some pretty red eyelids going from lack of sleep. I am just going to use my Painterly paint pot to paint my lids a skin color that is not reddish. I'm a little scared though. There's one of the colors of the eyeshadow looks like a red. So I don't know. Kind of reminds me of like those white bunny rabbits, and kind of creep me out. Like the whole magic thing creeps me out. And it's so funny because when my husband was growing up, he loved magic. And he also likes ventriloquism, which completely freaks me out. And we do not support his love and passion that he has for ventriloquism. And I can't think of anything worse to think about, like clowns and ventriloquists. Like, no thank you. The easiest contour that I've been doing lately, if you can call it contour, it's called like just getting some shape back to my life. I'm so white right now. It's like I don't even have like fake sun. I'm going to contour just a little bit because I want to do some bronzer big time from Phytosurgeons. I like faked a tan the other day and it was like the old me, but less crazy, like less dark. I like to do lymphatic drainage a lot right now. I've been using these awesome tools from Bloom Effects. You got to get this kit. You get these gorgeous cryo tools. You get 2 of her masks, and then there's like a little eye one. I think it's $169, and then they're doing 30% off. So, hello, that's like the best gift to get yourself. Not to mention everybody else. And the box is gorgeous. Like everything comes like packaged in like just a beautiful box. And I love when I don't have to really do a lot of wrapping. This is my son calling me. Hang on. My son's coming home. I'm so excited. It's like, I don't know, it's like the house comes to life when he's here. You know, there's just, for so many years, it's like, you know, your kids are like the center of your world and you're doing a million things for and with them. And then they go away to college and you're like, now what? So this is my now what. because I was going to teach, and that'll be a story for another day. I was a teacher for a very, very long time. I'm liking using this brush right now. It's working. It's like a Scott Barnes brush. Is he still even around? Like, what is going on? I saw, like, I think he like moved to Texas. I'm not even sure. This is the number 4 Rosy Warmth from Phytosurgeons. They have their own brush also that they came up with called the Soft Quill. And you really got to get in there. And then it just happens for you. Really get in there. I really liked to have this kind of natural, like where the sun would hit me look. I miss the sun. I really do. I miss it. I can't sit in it anymore. Makes me break out into a rash, but also the damage has been done. So I like my faux tan better than my real tan. I'm going to go into number 6 now. And I'm not really into like the whole like super contoured look, but I really do like just kind of a pretty bronzy kind of a look. Okay, I'm looking more alive. Let's take a look at this eyeshadow palette that we have here from Prada. I'm going to dump out the little tools. I know everybody's super into them right now, but no. So, very interesting. They give you a quad, but like one of the shades is like up top here. Let's do some swatches. Let's see what these look like. Ooh, they're really soft. I did not expect that at all. They're very silky feeling. Okay, I don't understand. Like, I know that they like to put in the pop of color. This is what the colors look like. And I'm going to swatch them. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Okay, I'm not very into the orangey one right now, but we'll see how that works. But definitely can work with the other ones. I love like a plummy look, and I love like this taupey kind of a color. So let's just dive right in. I'm going to grab my Angie Hot and Flashy A503, and I'm going to go into this like taupey shade that's in the middle, kind of our mid-tone, and just kind of give myself right up against the brow bone, higher crease than what I really have. Get out here, right up against the brow bone. I don't want this to be like a whole thing. Just going to wind up taking it off tonight. I love trying new things, and the Prada foundation has been like a winner for me. I love it. I'm not going to do my concealer until after this because I don't know what's going to drop down on my face. If this is, you know, going to have any kind of fallout, I want to make sure before I do my under eyes. Okay, so that's a really pretty color. It's like a really easy to wear taupe, kind of cool tone, which is right up my alley. I love that. All right, let's see if we can pack a little color on. I am not organized. The whole thing just sort of happened. I don't know, like my son's flight got delayed and I felt like I had to do something with myself. I want to go into maroony color, like a wine. I just want to pack that over here in the corner and kind of, I have to like open up my eye and make sure that this goes higher than my fold so that when my eyes open, it will show. So like I always like open, kind of take the shadow up to where I need it, and then I can see like where I need to fill in. This is a little on the patchy side. I'm going to use my finger. See if I can get a better blend. Sometimes that happens like with these, especially with anything that's like in the purple family. They're hard shades to make, and generally it's like the hardest color I think for them to make is like anything that's like in that kind of purpley tone. So that's really kind of pretty. I like that. And the finger is definitely working better than the brush, just maybe for this kind of a color. I feel like when it's patchy, you can do a lot more with your finger sometimes than you can with the brush. And this worked out. Now I've got a little shape going, a little lift. Go back in with that original color again and just kind of blend. I like that. I don't know what we're doing with this orange color, but we're going to have to figure that out. I want to put some of this really pretty sparkly shade on. Let's use something soft. Going into the center first, because I want to see, well, hello. I guess we can see that we don't need to use a finger for that. It's kind of the reverse. I'm going to leave just this part because I want to show you guys what I want to do with that instead of putting the eyeshadow there. I tend to have a lot of like wrinkly texture in that like inner corner. And I find that if I put a matte shadow there instead of the shimmery shadow, that, oh my gosh, this is like quite the look. Like, oh, hello. This is like a party eyeshadow now. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to look like a party. So I'm kind of been like over the moon with these eyewear from Victoria Beckham. These are going to be 20 off at her sale. And I love using this one sometimes as a base, but as this color like over here. Oops. I just kind of like to blend it like that in, and then it just doesn't look as textured as it would if I put a really sparkly shadow over there that's going to highlight all my wrinkles. So just my little trick. And then she also had, this is called Oyster, and it is the perfect inner corner highlight. Just literally need so little, just so that it catches the light out, showing the texture. Just want a little there. It's going to have some competition with that shimmer shadow. Okay, I'm not really sure where we're going with this orange yet. I am going to use this color called Ignite today. It's the rosier of the two. Let's swatch them both. They are so gorgeous. Let's see, this one. Oh yeah, this is going to be like beautiful with this. This is Ignite, just over here. So pretty. And this is Kindle. Could really use either one of these. This is gorgeous also. I'm going to put this one over here. Like if I definitely went like the more into like that orange color, look at how beautiful that would be. So this is called Kindle, and this one is called Ignite. So I'm going to ignite my cheeks right now. And just want like just a little flush. I'm going to tap on my hand. Their blushes are just, I don't even understand like why I would even try to even put on any other cream blush at this point. It is just a miracle. It looked like I'm alive. It looked like I was pale. So anyway, getting back to the whole sleep thing. I've never been the kind of person that wakes up from sleeping. I always had a hard time sleeping, you know, like going to sleep. my mind starts racing. I start making myself crazy, thinking about all this stuff, and I have a hard time falling asleep. But I've never had a hard time with, this is so pretty, by the way. I've never really had a hard time with staying asleep. And I don't know if this is like a menopause thing or if this is just a I'm crazy thing. I can't stop waking up. I'm going to put a little bit of the Tom Ford Terra because I don't want to use like contour, but I just want like a tiny little bit of just a little definition back here, really far back, like that. It's not too cool tone, but it's sort of cool tone, and it just gives me like a little something. Just an easy to do. No big. Okay. All right. We have to incorporate this orange color, and I am just not sure. I think what I'm going to do is try to go in between right here. Oh, yeah. Can I tell you something? This is actually really pretty. I'm just putting it as like a transition color. Ooh, look at that. Well, I love fingers. I mean, like, I have such nice brushes, but like, sometimes fingers are just, I don't know. It's like, it feels like you're doing something. I really like that. That's pretty. And then I can like darken right here a little bit so that when my eyeshadow or when my mascara goes on, it'll be a little bit darker over here. I have no idea if this is going to match, but we're pulling out the Victoria Beckham cinnamon liner to go with all of this. I think it's going to work. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to put it right in between. Ooh. That's a really pretty color. It's like a much warmer brown than what she's had in the past. I'm just going to tight line a little bit. Going inside on my waterline, but up into the lashes. My eyes are super sensitive today. I don't know why. Well, it's going to need mascara, but I think that's like a cool color. I'm liking it. Got a nice handful of stuff. I'm going to clean this off just so I don't like wipe it on my face by accident. I'm liking our color palette. This is a fun one. Okay, so this highlighter is called Amber, and it's more of her golden color. She has two different primers. One is called Golden. I'm going to show you that one today. And I actually have this already on my skin. But if you rub it on, you get this very pretty golden kind of hue. Put a little of it on here. And then this amber one that's a highlighter, I always like to warm it up on my finger and dot it on. This is supposed to give you kind of like that bronzy look. Definitely liking the bronzy. Okay. I love this. Like, it's all just meant to be, right? My go-to absolute holy grail mascara is now this one, the Vast Lash. If I want some drama, I'm pulling this guy out. It's got a great curved wand. It goes into the roots of the lashes super easily. I love the shape of it. It makes it really easy to sort of back comb and really press into the bottom of the lashes so you can get that really filled in, voluminous, but also get some length. That's like my favorite. It's just a really pretty kind of like Not every day, but like an evening. Put the other side on. This is really pretty. I like the eyeshadow. I like this blush combination. I have a really pretty Clé de Peau highlighter that I want to put on. What I noticed about the Clé de Peau highlighters was that I was kind of freaked out because they have like a little bit of sparkle in them. They have a little bit of sparkle in them, but it doesn't show up like that. Like I thought I was gonna like walk around looking like a disco queen with the sparkly cheeks, and that wasn't my gig. But let me show you how beautiful and delicate and just angelic this makes the skin look. The colors on this one, definitely for like lighter tones. I actually ordered a couple more of these because I found them on sale. They are quite expensive. All you need, and the brush that they give you like really works. Just a couple little swipes, and it just gives you that like angel skin, just like a pretty combination. As far as the lip goes for this, I kind of want to go into either something that blanks out. Like I was kind of thinking of maybe I could go bikini, which I think would be really, really pretty. Or I could really play off of the deeper colors and maybe go with poolside. I'm thinking poolside today. All right, let's get a liner and get this show on the road. I'm gonna make it a little bit plummy because of the eyeshadow. I am not into overlining anymore. I just don't want to look like my lipstick is messy. Cupid's bow is like, you know, got a smoosh. This color is gonna be perfect. Oh yeah. These are really hydrating too, and at 20 off, these glosses are just my favorite. I mean, any look. She's got nudes, she's got browns, she's got pale ones. I mean, really the whole gamut. Some really dark colors like this. You know, everything from this to that and everything in between. I like that, how it's playing off of the cheek. I want to go in a little bit more with obviously some blush. Let's just use the other color. Let's just try it. Kindle. Let's let it join the party. See, these spread, these colors that you think you can't wear. And you can. Like, I would never in my life think that I would be able to wear something that looks, number one, this dark in the pan, but also like this sort of warm and orangey as opposed to like cool and like a burgundy-ish kind of a thing. And I am just going to take a little more of that red-orange color from this and just make sure that we can see that this color is in the eye look, because we're playing off of these warm orange tones with the taupees that I love. This is like so great because I am always the person that wants to go like neutral only, and you know, like I don't want to try color, and this really like worked out. I mean, I could definitely use this liner to go in and just give myself like a wingish. What I like to do is just put that there and then take out her little sponge and just go in that direction, because you know I don't like a wing, I like a wingish. So I think I've wingished. Okay, this is the finished look, and honestly, I feel like the whole thing was just like sort of meant to be, but look at that pretty highlighter. I mean, that is not what you think it's going to look like. You think it's going to be this disco bonanza, but it's just not. It's just like angel skin. It's just really, really pretty. Let's do our finishing touches with the amber. Kind of up near my eye. Catching the light. Put a little up here. Why not? And bam! We've got quite a look here. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how everything all came together the way that it did, but I'm very happy with it, except for, like, you know, obviously, like, my hair could use some. I just washed and I put some stuff in it, so let's pull it together here. Okay. Just needed a little zhuzh. I had to zhuzh myself. You know what? I think I want to go underneath my eyes. I'm going to go with the burgundy color, like, just here. I like that. And I want to go with the lighter color, that like sparkly one just on the inside. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the orange and kind of put it in the middle. My son's home. Perfect timing. All right, you guys, here's my finished look, and I will put all the details, and this was fun. Thanks for passing the time with me. I'm going to see my son. Mwah. Love you all. Have a great night. Where's my remote? Bye, everybody. Hi, it's a couple hours later. Obviously, this is not the lip that I had on, but I just put on some of the Surratt in the center. And then I just use my favorite bikini because I feel like it just goes with everything. I keep leaning over to look because my mirror's not in the right spot. But yes, and I want you to look and see how beautifully this eyeshadow is worn. Even though I have hooded eyes, and as they, you know, my eyes blink, obviously, like I'm human. And when they blink, you know, the skin's going back there, it's constantly rubbing. But it looks so pretty. Like it's like got this really nice fade. And you can see like still where I did sort of the wingish with the cinnamon. It's just so interesting to me how like this Prada palette that like I was like, okay, like I'm gonna be able to wear that. Made this look so, you know, like a very cool look that I'm used to. It kind of like, I don't know, it elevated it somehow. And then all of the other pieces just like fell into place with Kindle and Ignite. Oof, look how pretty they still are. You guys, you don't even want any other blushes. These are $15 something. $15 for more blush than you can possibly wear. Like, you need such a small amount. These are so beautiful. They're made with love. The colors are chosen to be inclusive to everybody. Obviously, I'm a little biased when it comes to phytosurgeons, but it's for good reason. It's not like I knew them before this. It's just that when you make 12 blushes in two different cool and warm, and you're two people, I mean, Jason and Tom have done in no time what these giant corporations have never done. And that's include everybody, be aware that there are so many skin tones with so many undertones, and you just can't make everything with a white base so that people can't wear things. It's just everything that they do is so inclusive, and it's just like, I just don't get why everybody isn't doing it like this. If you can do it with two people, you can certainly do it with a multi-million-dollar, bazillion-dollar corporation that owns 1,000 different beauty places where you're, you know, shuffling around all of the R&D all the time. Instead, these people in the indie world, they're making it, they're doing it, they're doing it. So I'm just happy. Anyway, back to the non-indie. This is gorgeous. I mean, I don't care what color you get. It's all like got this opal powder in it, and it's just so, I mean, gorgeous, magnificent. I've ordered a couple more because they were on sale. These are going to be a problem for me. I'm just saying. I know that they will. These will be a problem that I'll have to solve by trying to pick up some, but it's my problem. Okay. What else do we want to talk about? So we love the blush. We did the bronzer. This is the golden that goes with the amber. I want to show that one more time. I want to show you both of them. So this is what the amber highlighter looks like with the golden not blended. These are my favorite primers aside from the Phytosurgeons. If I don't want any pearlescence behind it, I go for the Phytosurgeons. Verdant Force Field. I have like 3 of them sitting here right now. I showed you this. I was going to pull out the other highlighter in the pearl color so that you can see. It looks a little bit like it's going to be a little bit dark, but it's absolutely not. So this would be the pearl with, this is the original. And then you've got the amber with the golden, and I'm just going to slightly blend. Obviously this blends out. This is like, you know, enough for like a whole entire face. Let's blot. We'll blot a little. There we go. This is still a lot. And then we have the pearl one. So you can go from, you know, the golden evenings and the bright summer days. I don't know, like, depending on what your skin tone is, maybe you wear different ones, maybe you won't. I like having options, and this is going to look so good with my fake tan. So it makes me happy. So that was cool. That was a really nice find. And the new eyeliner color, once I got past the fact that my eyes were like very watery before, and they were red, I used my fantastic eye drops. All this makeup was fantastic for having fun and just hanging out downstairs with my boys. No one's happier than our golden retriever. I can hardly get near my son when he's around. I want to just say that I know that for some people the holidays are really difficult, and I know for some people it's a really joyous occasion, but there's probably a little bit of both for everyone because we've lived a while now, and you know, the first holiday without a loved one is hard, and you know, you see like the changes that are happening. I mean, my sister sent me a picture of her 3 babies today. Like, they're all well, the youngest one's getting his license in a couple weeks. Like, these are our babies. And you know what? It's still so nice to have them under our roof. So I'm thankful for stuff like that. I get it. I count my blessings that I have a fantastic family that I love very much. And for those of you who don't, find your family. Your friends are the family that you choose. That's what I always say. So I hope that you get a little bit of both, and let me know on my survey what you guys would like me to film. So what I do is I put a question on the community tab. So if you go under community, I'm asking if you guys want the Friday, Cyber Monday beauty sales with the Shop My Shelf, and then a holiday makeup tutorials so you guys can look and feel gorgeous. And then I have self-care strategies to manage holiday stress. And 3 people have voted, and they all voted for the different ones. So we have 33% for all of them. So I'm hoping that more of you will weigh in. But thank you to those who already have. I love when you guys write stuff to me. And I know like people have asked me for different things and I've gotten back to them, and everyone's busy. I get it. But I am here for Q&A, or, you know, if you're having an existential crisis about, you know, what color lipstick and stuff, like, I can help. I get that. I understand. All right. I am going to get some sleep since my sleep has been a mess, and I'm going to get up tomorrow and make my son and my husband breakfast if I can with my one leg, and just be seriously filled with gratitude. I am filled with gratitude for so many things, and I just want everybody to have a good end of 23, because 24 has got to be a good year. It just has to be. I want a normal year, you know? It's whatever normal is. Anyway, I am going to clean up and wash my face and maybe edit a teeny bit and get some sleep, but I will see you all again tomorrow. I'm going to try to make a lot of videos, even if they're just like blah, 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 and maybe vlogging, because there are people who are by themselves right now, and I want to keep you company if you are. And if you are by yourself, send me a text and I'll write back and forth with you and make you feel loved and connected like you are on our channel. We're supportive, and I just want, you know, I know the holidays aren't happy for everybody, and sometimes they're bittersweet. Sometimes they're just damn sad, and sometimes they're enraging. It just depends what family members are around and what you're used to. And, you know, when that uncle opens up his mouth about the news that he read on, you know, his AOL Facebook, it's like, he's just, I can't. Anyway. All right, guys. I have a lot to do, and I wish you all a good sleep tonight, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care. Mwah. Bye.